Hello, gamers. Do games have to come out slowly by Coney? Now, from what I could see, this is Coney's version of like spice steak salad. Which, by the way, guys, should we do our own version? I need to make a community post. I need to do that one day. So we're gonna have some opinions, gamers. We're gonna have some opinions. I'm gonna see exactly how we stack up, gamers. So let's do it. Coney, take it away.
You ever go on the internet?
I do.
Oh boy, lots of people talking there.
True.
A whole bunch, and about crazy things too.
I know.
don't know what to believe. I feel like there's a worm on my brain.
There is.
That's why I introduced Coney's facts and opinions, because I know what's real and what's wrong. And the internet.
But hang on. He means me, chat. He means me.
I would lie to you, but I won't. I'm your best friend on the internet.
No. Guys, chat. Okay. Support is low, gamers. Support is low.
I love you. I made a tweet and I asked people to give me stuff to say. We're gonna decide if it's a fact, a fun fact, or an outrageous opinion. Let's find out what's real.
Let's play along, gamers.
Not.
Let's play along.
Shall we? Here we go.
Okay.
Boom! Leprosy. Oh, I love this one.
Ooh.
This is my favorite one.
Okay. I am not a story guy. It's frankly embarrassing. Is a frankly embarrassing stance only gamers take and should be mocked more. If you said this about any other medium, you'd be laughed at for how infantile a statement it is that you do not wish to engage with a narrative. Fucking based. Holy shit. Holy. True. Actually true. Who just said airball? Hang on. Okay, let's poll my chat, actually. Absolute facts beyond wax. Read carefully before you vote. I am not a story guy. It's a frankly embarrassing stance only gamers should take and should be mocked more. Now, just to clarify, and let's make it clear, chat. It's if you brand yourself not a story guy. They said it in a pretentious way. They said it in the coolest way possible. Are you joking? If there was a Sir Musty tweet Hall of Fame, this would be top 10. Saying you're not a story guy is cringe, objectively cringe. There are plenty of games I will look you in the eye and tell you the story's a bit. But if you're telling me you go into a game, right, and you instinctively just skip all the cutscenes, you're a weirdo. I'm sorry. Like you're a weirdo. If you haven't at least tried, if like you got to halfway through a story and you're like, okay, let me just. Fair. You know, you try to engage with the story, but fair. But like, imagine not if you brand yourself as someone who does not wish to engage with any narrative, any video game. Yeah, go home, bro. Go home. It depends on the game. I'm sorry. Any game that you play, if you don't try and engage with the story the first playthrough, you're whack. I'm sorry. You're whack. You're whack. It's facts. You're whack. On replay, if you try to engage, you don't like it. That's fine. If the first time you play a game, you're trying to watch the story, you just go, oh, skip. You're gone. You're cooked. Go watch some TikTok, little bro. Go watch some TikTok. Honestly.
And we're doing it right away. I'm not a story guy is frankly an embarrassing stance, since only gamers take and should be mocked more.
True.
If you said this about any other medium, you would be laughed at for how infantile a statement it is that you don't wish to engage with the narrative. That's stupid. That guy's stupid.
No, he's not. Coney, what the fuck? Coney, what the hell? I'm down voting. Fuck Coney. You know what? Fuck Coney. No, I hate him. He's the worst guy. Hey, is this the same guy that said Bioshock is one of your favorite games? Oh, hang on. Oh, so when Bioshock does it, right? Yeah, no, I'm sorry. Nah, Coney L. 100% Coney L. Coney base? Nah, you guys are cooked.
It's not like when I read a book, I am engaged with the book. I'm not enjoying the process of flipping the page.
Okay, yeah, I would say, yeah, the biggest strength that games have is the gameplay, of course. But if the game is trying to tell you a story, at least go, okay, let's see what you got. And again, it's the moniker of branding yourself as a story guy. Saying you're not a story guy, that's crazy. Is that how Coney brands himself? Now, bearing in mind, Coney, like, I might be younger than him, but we're not that old. Does that make sense? We're not like that. I remember the time where games were literally just press start to play, you start playing the game. And then video games be like, I want to start telling stories. I'm like, okay, we'll tell stories. Listen, I get it. I'm kind of like you, Coney. I'm kind of like you. I, too, sometimes yearn for an era where I could just press start on a game and I could just play the fucking game. But sometimes games are like, you know what? I want to tell a story. And if a game wants to tell me a story, I'm like, okay, I'm seated. Tell me a good story. If not, okay, I'll start skipping, you know?
Not fun for me, unless it's a pop-up book.
Now, 80% of the chat agrees with me. You know, I like my live chat. My live chat is better than his one, you know?
If it's Where's Waldo, I still wouldn't get... Well, where's
TikTok
Waldo
brain. 38 years old and he's TikTok brain, yeah? 38 years old and he's TikTok brain, yeah?
Of a game with a shitty story. Wait, people are facting this?
It's fact true.
You can't be serious.
No, you can.
No
Even Coney, even your chat turned against you. Even your own chat disagrees with you. Real.
The world that you just skip the bullshit for. Yeah, I feel like.
Okay, I skipped the bullshit when I've confirmed it's bullshit. Saying I'm not a story guy. That's objectively cringe. I'm sorry. You're wrong. You're wrong, Coney. You're wrong.
The story guy is
the
fine.
viewers are right.
But I do think.
Hang on, let me hear.
Are there no games in the world that you just skip the bullshit for? Yeah, I feel like not being a story guy is fine. But I do think that if you're playing a game, I was about to say like Metal Gear Solid, but like even that, I think the gameplay is so distinct and unique that it's still possible to engage with it. Just because, like, I don't know, in Phantom Pain, it's fun to build up your base. I don't think this person is saying that there are no valuable games without stories. Like
no, I don't think so. No, obviously, no. This person's obviously saying that and saying you're not a story guy. That's what they're saying, right?
I find most game stories to be pretty. I don't know. There's not much to chew on.
Okay, no, fair, no, true. No, hang on, just to clarify. I do kind of agree. I would say video game writing compared to like movies and like TV is laughable in comparison. 100%. As a medium, yes, video games have not mastered. It was not what, like 20 years ago, we had like that stilted Resident Evil 1 ass voice acting. Do you know what I mean? But video games have come a long way since then. I feel like there's been enough video games that have proven they can use the medium of video games effectively to tell a story, where branding yourself as not a story guy is crazy. That's all I'm saying. 10 years ago, 15 years ago, do you know what? Fair. Video games were like the voice acting be sus. Do you know what I mean? The voice acting. You know, he's the Red Dead 2 guy, innit? He said that Red Dead 2 was one of his best games of the year. Do you know what I mean? And you're telling me, sorry, I'm not a story guy. Hello, this is the day ago. Okay, so this is recent. I want to see him play a Telltale game with that engagement. Yeah, exactly. So we live in the same society now as Telltale Walking Dead Season 1, Red Dead Redemption, even GTA 5 I'd put up there. God of War, do you know what I mean? Like you're in the same spot as like those, and you're telling me you're not like you're Coney, you're cooked.
I think that it's infantile for not enjoying game stories. I tend to think that a lot of games.
If by I'm not a story guy, they mean I prefer games that aren't story driven. I get it. That's fine, 100%. Like if someone said I prefer games that aren't that story driven, okay, that's fine. That's a fine stance. But like you know exactly what I'm doing. You've met those people, Shay. You met those people that say, I've met them. I've met the people online. I've had real life friends that will just instinctively skip every cutscene the moment they get into a game. Do you know what I mean? I'm just like, you're not even gonna try. Broski, what are we doing here? Come on.
Stories are pretty infantile. The writing's not good. It is very rare for a game to have good, compelling writing. Not to not enjoy it, but to not engage with it at all. Why would I engage with it if I don't enjoy it?
Well, I mean, you have to enjoy it. You have to engage with it to decide whether you enjoy it first. You have to give it a try, surely, Coney. Surely, again, I'm just going to say it one more time. Surely in the year of our Lord 2025, there's been enough games with good writing and storytelling where you can at least give a game a try. Does that make sense? Am I so wrong? I don't think I'm so wrong with that statement, right, chat? In today's age, I feel like we can come up with a compelling enough list of games that at the very least have, if not a great, like a great to phenomenal story where like, you come on, like you have to give them a try. Like you have to give it a try, surely. Do you know what I mean?
There's no sense in policing how people interact with games. Oh, here we go.
Hang on. Who was that?
I think there's no sense in policing how people interact with games. Oh, here we go.
Okay, ban that guy. Okay, Coney, ban that guy. I agree with you. Ban that guy. Ban that guy. That guy's just being purposely obtuse. It's like, hang on. It's like, no. Ban that guy's like, ban that guy. Because yes, we're not having the level 0 conversation, dipshit. Literally, 9/11 is bad. Yeah, I know, cunt. Yes, if you're someone in my chat who's like, but Musty, I don't like the stories. Do what the fuck you want. I don't give a shit about you. I'm engaging the conversation as a whole. Okay, that's what I'm saying, man. And then Coney gets it as well. It's an eye roll.
A centrist. Okay.
Thank you, exactly.
I just think everybody should be allowed to enjoy...
See, even though me and Coney disagree, I'm glad he at least has a take. Me and him can both combine and be like, your fuck ass is boring, bro.
Their entertainment boring. The method that they see boring. Fit. Okay, buddy. All right.
Exactly. Cook him.
You think I should be allowed to watch 1 hour of a movie and be like, I get it, and then just leave? That's what you're saying.
Yes.
Wait a minute. I have a recent thing to do.
Ooh, okay, go on.
My ass is not engaging with the world of Silksong. I don't know what the fuck is going on. They talked. too much.
Okay, but yeah, but my argument is, okay, if you tried it or if environmental storytelling isn't for you, and you're like, fair, or like, I like the gameplay so much that I just want to focus on this, okay, fair. But like, if you're telling me you never gave it a chance, you had no interest in giving it a chance, I'd be like, okay, not even at all? Not even at all? Do you know what I mean? That's what I would tell you, not even a slight bit.
These bugs are chatty. I can glean what's going on based on like context clues. I think I have a pretty good sense of it. And I'm sure there's more to see, but I can't wait to watch a YouTube video to tell me what
Okay, so from the seams of it, it looks like he at least tried. Which, again, if you at least tried and you seemed like you couldn't wrap your head around, okay, that's fine. Okay, that's fine. It seems like he at least gave it a try, you know? To be fair, we treat and analyze games like we treat traditional art more than what makes video games, if you ask me. I don't know why we as a collective treat video games the same way we treat traditional art. That seems like a whole different conversation that could take us like 7 hours. Honestly, like I could be in a whole stream in and of itself. I admit that I haven't really been too invested in Silksong stories, so about a personal preference thing. I just prefer other stories. Okay, that's fine. Again, that's fine. I'm okay with that.
It talking back makes it way better than the first.
Bug cucking is crucial to the plot. Guys, I might be buying Silksong now. If I can cuck another bug, I might be buying Silksong, guys.
Wait to watch a YouTube video to tell me what to think. It talking back makes it way better than the first.
Hang on a sec.
A YouTube video to tell me what to think. It talking back makes it way better than the first. I don't really remember the first story either. Not to say it was bad, I just don't really remember it, right? Wait, somebody said you have a Lisa tattoo. Yeah, man, Lisa is a unique story. It's awesome. So you are a story guy. If the story's good, so it's a fact.
Okay, so if the story, yeah, well, yeah, exactly. I don't think we disagree then. I don't think me and Coney disagree. If the story's good, the story's good. It's just branding yourself as not a story guy. It's just kind of is frankly a little embarrassing. Yes.
No, because 90% of stories are ass. Even.
Okay, if we're going by raw numbers, sure. What I'll say it one more time. I always say that there's been enough good ones where you can't write them all off, Coney, and you would agree with me, okay? You would agree with me.
How would you know it's good if you skip the cutscenes?
True!
Because the cutscenes are part of telling the story. That is what informs the pacing. I like Final Fantasy VII because it is choppy, it is fast, the dialogue is very quick. I don't like Final Fantasy VII Rebirth because the shit that took 2 minutes to convey now takes 10.
Okay, that's fair. No, I agree with that. If the story's if the story's up its own arse and won't tell you that, no, I think that's fair. I think that's fair, absolutely.
Go around the room and every party member has to be like, huh, I don't want to go.
That's fair. I think that could easily take me out of a story. Let's say I gave a story a chance and it was taking way too long to get to the point. Yeah, I think that's a perfectly... You gave the story a chance. If they're not telling it to you in a way that makes the best use of the medium, fuck it, I don't care. Like, one of the best parts about Hades' story is how they use the gameplay and the cutscene... Oh, the cutscene. They use the gameplay of, like, whenever you die and reset back to the House of Hades as, like, the storytelling vector. So you get to choose whether you just want to go back for another run immediately or whether you want to engage and see what's changed, blah, 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 you know? You get to engage in it how you want, you know what I mean?
This mission...
Instead of, we're going to have a slow-ass, boring-ass, butch-ass cutscene, you know what I mean?
I can't let you go alone, so I guess I'm in with you. Ha! I have to make sure that you come home safe, Cloud. You still owe me a pizza. What is the cat? The Scottish. Ach, Cloud! Come to Good Saucer! I need you to play me minigames. Get on me snowboard, Cloud.
You should be a voice actor, Coney.
Irish? Oh, wait.
I used to brand myself as not a story guy, not because I didn't think games should have good stories, but because I put gameplay over story, and I think stories are still important to games. I think if you're someone who thinks gameplay is more important than stories, I think that's like the normal take to have. But to like, again, to use this moniker to brand yourself is a bit cringe if you ask me. Like, maybe I wouldn't maybe stand as hard as this guy, where he said he's frankly an embarrassing stance, that gamers only take and should be laughed at more. I don't think I'd go that hard with this stance. But I would generally agree with that. If someone looks at me and says, I'm not a story about... All right, brother. All right. It's like when someone says they don't like pizza. Do you know what I mean? You're just looking at it like... So, like, what do you eat then? Like, what do you... What are we doing here? Oh, I don't really like chocolate. I really hate chocolate. You're just like... You're kind of like... You were like, what's going on here? What's going on here? I'm sure you get around, but I'm just like... Bit weird, isn't it? Bit weird.
Yes.
All right, next opinion. I think we genuinely agree with the take fully, but it's kind of playing the Ragebait. That's true. And as I'm here for it. Okay, I'm here for it.
Pow!
What's this? Devs? Oh, hang on. I'll let him read it.
A rare drop.
Ooh.
Devs are actually lazy and greedy now. Silk Song, 8 years. Deltarune, almost 10 years and unfinished. AAA titles used to release 2 to 3 years apart. Now it's 7 to 10. The entire MGS saga was 1997 to 2007. In that same time frame, we got 7 Final Fantasies. Even SNES-style indies take half a decade. That's a lot of opinion.
Yeah, that's garbage. Let's do we even poll that one? I'll poll it just for consistency, but
Fantasies.
This is insane. This is fantastic bait. This thing is ass. I would say just if there's one thing that I don't think this take accounts for is I think people's sensibilities have changed like way more than they used to, than they in the past. You know, what I'm trying to say is, I think logistically, the 6 Mega Man games that existed back in the 80s just couldn't exist now. In the sense that you took like, I think people's standards have just changed. I think people's standards have definitely. Think about it. We're in a world now where people will look at Tears of the Kingdom and say it could have been an update for Breath of the Wild. Does that make sense? We live in that same world, gamers. We live in that same world. So you're telling me, like, if Mega Man, let's say Mega Man came out, right? And they just made like a Mega Man 2, be like, oh, why wasn't that an update for Mega Man? Like, what's going on? Devs are lazy. And it's like, oh, then Mega Man 3 comes out. Oh, you see what I mean? I say, why wasn't this one big game? Like, it just, people's standards for video games have just like changed fundamentally. So even though game development is like much more bigger and much more harder than it ever has been, I think people's standards for what they want in a game is so much bigger now that I think games have to take longer just for that alone. Like, I'm not a game dev, so I don't know, like, you know, if the process of game development has taken longer on a literal front, because again, I would love to ask a game developer that question. But I would say as a consumer, from just looking at the zeitgeist, the cultural zeitgeist of video games, I think people are much less amenable to like simple sequels the same way they were before, you know? Oh my God, thank you. Whoever said Majora's Mask, thank you. Majora's Mask, 100%. Couldn't exist in today's landscape the same way it did back then, right? Because the idea of taking an existing game and like kind of twisting it up and presenting a whole new narrative, I feel like people are much less amenable to that now as they were back then. I don't think that's that unfair to say, right, chat? I feel like whether the game would have performed well or sold well or could have been developed, I think that's a different story. But I think people are just much less amenable to that sort of thing in the modern day than they were back then, you know? It's basically TOTK. Yeah, essentially TOTK. TOTK. Again, like, Majora's Mask is flirting and TOTK's harassment. Do you know what I mean? And I don't know whether that reflected his sales or like the dev team. Again, I can't say it from a game developer perspective, but I just feel like those kinds of games just can't exist anymore. Especially with like how expensive the process of game development is now compared to how it was back then. I feel like before, you'd have like one guy in a room. Or like, was it like Mega Man 2? Capcom was just like, listen, just make it on the quick. Make it on the quick, make it on the down low. If it doesn't affect you making other games, you can make your Mega Man 2. I feel like you can't develop a game like that anymore. I just don't think you can develop a game the same way you used to develop games in the 80s. Or even the 90s. Well, like, you're just like a small, like, ragtag team. Maybe you're working on it after hours. I just don't think that could be done the same way. You know? Yeah, Mega Man 2 was made in their free time. Yeah, exactly. I just don't think it can happen anymore. I think the landscape has just fundamentally changed, at least from the outside looking in. You know? It just doesn't exist anymore, man. I think part of the reason why games are so expensive to make is because they take much longer to make these days. Yeah, absolutely, because there's just so much more to account for now compared to how simple game development was back then, you know? Like, if you're not COD, you're not getting over it. Yeah, basically. That's just how I feel. Yeah, budgets are bigger, games are bigger, game devs have to innovate. It seems like, or it seems like just more of the previous game, yeah. And people just aren't amenable to that anymore. You legit can't. Tekken's lead dev's gone on record to say design philosophy straight up isn't done in the AAA space anymore. Interesting. That's really interesting to hear. Sequels that reuse assets for faster dev time isn't anything new at all. Heck, people would honestly be choking at how many Like a Dragon Yakuza re-releases currently. I think that's more of the exception that proves the rule than like something that is possible in the modern day, you know what I mean?
And also most people want multiple games at once instead one game once in a while.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. I think that's what it is. It's just, it feels like it's just different now, isn't it? Again, I wish I could. If I had a more time to delve into this topic, I would love to be able to delve into this topic. This actually seems like a fascinating topic. Like, why are games taking this long? Like, first on a dev side, I don't know if there's like a video that already has done this, but like from a dev side and from like a the gamer community at large, you know what I mean? Like both casuals and hardcores, etc. Like, because it feels like, if you ask me from the outside looking in, it's just not the same. Like, it just fundamentally does not feel like the same from the outside looking in. We also live in a time where extra dev time is taken to actually fix the games if they have game breaking glitches before you just suck it up, and if the games are printed out broken. Yeah, exactly. Your scope has evolved so much. Yeah. The consequence of having a niche hobby going mainstream, basically, honestly. And we see what happens when you rush game development. Look at Pokemon. Yeah, literally, exactly. Interesting. This one's actually quite an interesting topic. I wonder what Coney has to say about it. Is he going to rage bait?
Even SNES style indies take half a decade. That's a lot of opinions.
Yeah, it's outrageous. I think, was it 93% of which is whack. So, yeah. I want to see AAA invest in 3 small-scale projects that are putting out $300 million in a 7-year project. Don't want another Concord, you know? See, here's the thing, is that, like, I don't doubt for a second that that model could work. But what I would say to you is there a very high-profile case where that works out? Like, are there a lot of high-profile examples where this model works? And even if there is, I feel like, again, like, just in the... I feel like when we get into the bureaucracy of the game dev scene, it's just like, yeah, big budgets. Like, I feel like... Do you know what it feels like from the outside looking in? It feels like when you go to Ubisoft and be like, oh, we could make a game on, like, with a 10 million budget... And with the IP and recognizability we have, like we can get like Michel Ancel on there, you know, we could do branding, you know, we could maybe get some, we can make a smaller scale Rayman game for about 10 million, and we're expecting like to sell like a couple million, or, you know, big return on investment. How do we market this? Can we make it quadruple A? Can we get 5A? What's going on here? I don't understand. Where's the guns? Where's the battle royale? Where's the multiplayer? That's how it feels like from the outside looking in, you know? Nintendo's one of the few, I think someone said Nintendo. Nintendo's one of the rare examples that like genuinely just like seems to take their time. Do you know what I mean? But like but then I guarantee the other dev companies are looking at that saying, oh, but they're Nintendo, they can do that. We can't. We have to crunch our devs. That's probably the narrative they'd go with it, you know what I mean? Yeah, how do you sell to a shareholder? We want to spend a lot of time on a small budget stuff. Selling it to a gamer community could work, but good luck with the shareholder. Yeah, exactly. It's like, how do you... Because, like, we know that works, but, like, how do you sell that to, like, the gamer public at large? Like, how do you? Do you know what I mean? And even if you were to, the question is, would it work? That's the thing. Like, we're all under the assumption that, like, small game is better than big game. But what happens, say, for example, Ubisoft right now released, like, 3, like, decently, like, small budget indie games, but they just didn't work. Because then they're looking at it going, well, of course it didn't work, dipshit. They were small. We need microtransactions with shooters and like fucking Beavis and Butthead and Rick and Morty skins and smiling friends, you know what I mean? Like, they see what Fortnite's doing, and that's obviously printing infinite cash. Instead of being like more like Devolver Digital, they're looking at Epic Games. Does that make sense? That just looks like an easier sell you could make, which is unfortunate, but that's not how it works now. The industry's just too big. That's how it feels. Like, the industry's just too big, man.
I'm winning it. I'm hitting the one.
Oh, he's saying it's facts? Devs are... No, Coney's raging. Coney's raging. He's rage baiting games.
I'm hitting the one.
Go on.
Idea, but wrong reasons? All I saw was right idea.
Nah, he's rage baiting. All right, Coney.
I'm serious.
No, you're not.
Taking too long to come out, man. Make them smaller.
Okay. If we're talking in terms of Deltarune, I agree. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I kind of agree. Fucking, what are you doing over there, Toby? Toby's like having like dinner with like Sakurai. Brother, you should be making the game, little bro. What are you doing? Where's my chapter 5, motherfucker? So like, but honestly, other than like, what, Deltarune and like Silksong, but then like the Silksong devs literally just came out and went, oh, sorry, we're just having so much fun developing this. Why you know what I mean? Like, why not? And like, to me, I can't be angry at that. Like, what's more angry about Silksong is the fact they didn't communicate to us. I think that's the thing that people are pissed off about Silksong, right? I think that's fair to say, right? If the devs came out literally like 3 years ago and went, hey, sorry guys, we're just spending so much time refining this, you have to be more patient with it. I know we announced this earlier, and we shouldn't have, but we're still working on the game. We promise we'll get out to you relatively short time. If Silksong did that, I don't think anyone would have an issue. Literally, no one would have an issue. Do you know what I mean? But like with Deltarune, I'm just kind of like sitting there like, like, Toby, what would it? Listen, I love you, Toby. I love you, Toby, okay? I love you, I really do, man, but can't be doing this, man. I need the chapters, bro. I need the chapters, man. I need the chapters, bro. I need it. The reason I didn't like Silksong taking so long is because they actually released a full game. With Deltarune, it's been 8 years and the game's unfinished. Plus, this was just him. It took more time. He's getting a team at this point. Toby, man. Toby, where's the game, bro? Toby, where's the I need that money. Toby, I need the money. Okay, I need the money, Toby. I need that money. Support is low, Toby. Come on. Anytime someone says they want cheaper games that don't have to be high-end graphics, they never support or support enough. It's a hollow point, if you ask me. I don't see. Hang on. Okay, I want to be real with you. I do somewhat agree with this. I think Neo is actually spitting kind of fact. It's like what I said earlier, right? People will say Ubisoft keeps making big slop. Look at Concord. Look at Skull and Bones. But like, there's no guarantee that if Ubisoft was to make like smaller scale stuff, it would be people would buy it. That's the issue. Because like, how often? Oh my god, games! I got the perfect example. Chat. I got the perfect example. Everyone's gonna say true. Everyone's gonna say true. Court. Motherfuckers will sit here and be like, Mr. Beast is ruining YouTube. We need to go back to a simpler YouTube. Gets Bing Wahoo guy playing video game commentated Let's Play Part 46 in their commentary. Get in their sub box. I don't know if I want to watch that. I don't know, guys. I don't know. It happens all the time. Like the tastes have changed. Literally, tastes have changed. I'm sorry. Like you can't sit here and go, Mr. Beast has ruined YouTube this, Mr. Beast has ruined YouTube that. But I guarantee you, the moment you get like Blinkus Dorcas 42, Let's Play game you actually like, so you might be actually interested in it, you don't want to watch it. I'm sorry. The tastes have changed. Tastes have changed, bro. That's what it is. So when people say games should be smaller budget, more devs, it's like, are you going to support it though? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Crickets. Fucking I'm hearing a laugh track, bro. I'm hearing a laugh track. That's what I don't get about you people. I don't get it. I don't get you people. You people are weird, okay? You people are weird. The other thing is that bigger studios get the less efficient. Hang on, the bigger studios get, the less efficient the work process becomes, because so much communication gets lost because of how many more permissions and people you have to talk to. Yeah, the bureaucracy, too many chefs in the kitchen, that sort of vibe. Yeah, definitely. The recent Pokemon League showed that Scarlet Violet only cost around 10 million to do so. It was a fraction of how much Spider-Man cost. Yeah, literally, like. But like, I think Pokemon is like a weird exception because they're running a skeleton crew over there. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, it's one of those things where it just sounds good to say, doesn't it? It sounds really good to say. I like smaller budget games and I want to support indie dev. It's one of those things. But in actuality, does that work? Does that work? And it's like, it does work when it works, but like it doesn't always, you know? I don't know.
These games be taking too long to come out, man. Make them smaller. Just make them smaller, and it'll work out. Why does Toby Fox get to make a career out of Deltarune? Make that shit now. Coney,
you can say you just love it. You know he's Ragebait. Listen, I love Coney. Who was it that said this got me the first time? Like, was it a gentleman? Bro, honestly, Coney. Generational, man. He knows what he's doing. He knows what he's doing. We all fall for it, man. We all fall for it.
Silksong is two people who dedicate their whole lives to the game. They already made Hollow Knight. They had the engine. They already made Hollow Knight. All they had to do is just, I think they were taking a long-ass vacation. And listen, they deserved it. But come on. They made Chrono Trigger in 1 year. Melee was 11 months.
See, I'm just telling you, but you can't do that anymore, Cody. You just can't do that anymore.
Man, you make a game, Coney.
Yeah.
I will when Elon Musk releases that AI game thing. I'm going to be making hella games. Wait till you play my AI Dark Souls American folklore game. I don't know why games take so long.
Where the protagonist has a cowboy hat, yeah? The protagonist has a cowboy hat. And one of the enemies is like a rage-baiting Mexican dressed like Waluigi, like, Waluigi.
Come out now. I know it's like the budgets are higher and they take longer to process and whatever, and it's easier to make a Super Nintendo, but it's kind of crazy that the time to make a game has not scaled down with technology. You guys are so mean.
Well, because the technology's just gotten more like, it does seem, I would say on the surface level, that definitely does feel strange. But like, I think when I think about it for 2 seconds, it's like, obviously it just means to be more complicated, isn't it? It must just be really, really complicated to make games now. It must be. Because again, you would logically think, oh, like the tech is better, surely it'd be easier. But like, the tech is better, but it doesn't mean the workflows will be made easier, you know? That's just strange to think about, you know? The thing is with the games is that you have to be skilled at make 3 different things. If you're just a guy in a basement making Scrunkly Earthbound, hang on. The thing with games is that you actually have to be skilled at like 3 different things. If you're just a guy in a basement making the Scrunkly the Earthbound inspired Bunkley, new slander name for Undertale-like games has just dropped, gamers. Scrunkly the Earthbound inspired Bunkley. Yeah, it just kind of is. God love how he knows Ragebait was still engaging. Because I like the conversation. The conversation's half the fun. I love when Cody's ragebaiting. I just like talking. I'm just a yapper. What can I say?
I'm just saying that developers of video games are untalented and lazy, and now you guys are being mean to me. What did I do?
Yeah. Alright, next thing.
Pardons Bay says you should be
charged a fee if you get the 10 items or fewer line with more than 10 items. The free growing with each item over 10. I will have what this guy's having. I'll have what this 100%. Not related to video games, but I'm here for a game. I'm here for it. I'm not even gonna poll this one because this is just true. Honestly, this is just true. I want to live in this society. I want to live in a society where someone takes 12 items in the express lane and they get charged like double.
charged a fee if you get in the 10 items or fewer line with more than 10 items.
Why is everyone wanting? Are you guys okay? Have you guys not been outside today? Too many gamers in my chat saying what? I'm like, are you guys okay? What's this? Are you guys okay? Have you guys does mommy still do your shopping for you? Are you guys okay? It took me a second to pros. Why did it take you a second? What? Interesting. Too many.
Wrong. You should be shot. If it says
you should be true. Honestly, give this man a true.
Less than 10, you shouldn't be there. It shouldn't be a fee. It shouldn't be accessible. But who's gonna do it? You? You gonna work there and count the items? I always use.
You forget the audience is primary zoomers. Hang on. Can we do a quick VAR? Hang on. Can we quickly VAR check this dog shit from my chat? Hang on. Gen Z age bracket. Making them approximately 13 to 28 years old. I'm sorry, if you're on the upper half of Gen Z and you've never gone grocery shopping, are you? I'm sorry, brother. You gotta go. I'm sorry. You have to go. You have to go. Or maybe you gotta go, broski. You've got to go, blood. You've got to go, blood. It's not even like a rotary phone thing where I'm like, okay, fair. You Zoomers don't understand that. Some of you fuckers are 21, 22 in my chat. What? You guys just don't go outside. Go take a shower right now. Actually disgusting.
Checkout.
Oh my god.
Checkout too, and I don't know about you guys.
I fucking hate self-checkout now. Guys, this is my totally not hot take. I fucking hate self-checkout now. Self-checkout used to be this like cool. Oh my god, self-checkout. This is so mostly self-checkout red. I fucking hate self-checkout now. It's actually I cannot stay. Before, because hang on, think about it, chat. No, listen. I've been holding this rant for years, and no one's been listening to me. Okay, because what happened when self-checkout first got on thing? Oh, there was like 10 main tills and 2 self-checkout ones. Oh, everyone was still used to the main tills, so nobody really wanted to try them. So it was a nice way to like conveniently skip the queue a little bit. I know how to work the new technology, so I get to quickly go boop, boop, boop. See you later, nerds. And then what happened? Companies realized, oh, we don't have to pay people anymore. We could just make loads of self-checkout ones. So now every place has a self-checkout everywhere, so the convenience factor of skipping the queue is completely fucking lost. And then you realize, okay, so the convenience factor of like a smaller queues being separated so they're quicker is lost. So then what are you left with, chat? What are you left with? You're left with a grocery store experience where you have to scan and bag. So it's objectively, the one thing you had was that you were faster than the regular checkouts. But now, not only does someone scan and I bag, which is like a perfect level of teamwork, now I have to scan, then pay, because otherwise the finger's like, please check the bagging area thing. Then I have to bag. I go to the checkout every time now, chat. I go to the checkout I don't go self-checkout anymore. I go to the regular checkout, because at least I get to say hi to someone if I haven't spoken to someone all day. It gets my social batteries going. And then you bag, you scan, I bag. You bag, I scan. Boom, it's like a clockwork. They be passing it to me. Boom, 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 boom. Bagged, and then card, please. Scan, have a lovely day, madam. And I'm out of there. And I'm fucking out of there, bro. I save minutes. I save minutes out of my shop when I use a checkout now. Fuck self-checkout. Actually, one of the worst things ever invented now. They need to bring it back. They need to bring back regular checkouts. Guys, vote for me for president. Every big shop that has at least 10 tills, 80% of them would be checkouts. We're bringing employees back to the fucking retail space, okay? There's going to be 2 self-checkouts, and it's going to be 15 items or less. All right? Anything more than, 10 items or less. Anything more than that, just use the checkouts, little bro. Because the self-checkout is just quick scan, meal deal, you're gone. All right? Get out of the fucking shop. That was the best thing about it, chat. We've lost it. We've lost checkouts as a society, I'm telling you. I'm so glad you pointed this out, because I've been meaning to go on this rant for years, and I never had the chance to. Oh man, it fucking sucks, man. I'm telling you, man. Anyway.
Use self-checkout too, and I don't know about you guys. It feels like it would be, you could steal so easily, bro.
And that's the other advantage. Thank you. Thank you, Coney. Sometimes, chat, sometimes you could just brag something and you could get away with it. So, oh my God, Coney, you're a fucking god. Holy shit, man, it's perfect. It's actually perfect, chat. Sometimes, I'm not gonna, don't even pretend you've never done it, chat. Do not look me in the eye and pretend, I conveniently forgot to, like, I've done that, okay? I've done that. Chat, I'm not gonna lie, I did it today with bananas. I went to Tesco to buy some, like, specialized shampoo. I bought some of the cool groceries. I just conveniently forgot to scan a banana. Cheeky, how very silly of me. Yes. Yeah, listen, if you're gonna insist that I don't talk to a person, I'm gonna fucking destroy your robots, okay? That's what I'm gonna do. Fuck them clankers. Bring the people back in the checkouts. Bring the people back, okay? Bring my people back, okay? I'm bringing jobs back to London, okay? Fucking unbelievable. They have scanners at the exit. Bananas don't have barcodes on them. So it's one of the few items you can actually get away with stealing. Game is, I may or may not be experienced in this. I may or may not have shown my power level there. But anyway, super... what's it? Bacon. Thank you so much, bacon. Unexpected diamond bag in area. Quick. Literally, you too. That's the worst bit. But I can't. Don't trigger me. That's my trigger. Okay. Don't trigger me. Okay. Some local shops don't have it. I don't think I've ever seen a local corner shop that has self-checkout. All of them are a big box store. If I go to my corner shop, I'm dapping up the boss man, bro. You joking me? At my local corner shop, me and him talk about the football now. I'm not stealing from the guy. Do you know what happened? At my local corner shop, the guy forgot to scan one of my items. I told him he forgot to scan it. And he scanned it for me. And he was like, oh, it's been a long day. I'm like, yeah, I know, man. I can tell. Like, you're fucking bagging in everything today. I love that guy. All right, don't remember his name. Don't ask me his name. Don't remember his name. Don't ask me. He's a cool guy, okay? He's from Pakistan, first generation immigrant. I'm like, so am I. Fucking balling, okay? Sainsbury's though? Fuck Sainsbury's. Fuck Tesco. Lidl is chill. I won't steal from a Lidl. I fucking love Lidl and Aldi. Waitrose? Fuck Waitrose. M&S? Fuck them. All right, they're gone.
Who's gonna stop you, bro?
True.
It's so easy to do. This is a high trust environment, but it literally records you. The parking lot is right there. I don't think you should do this. I think there should be somebody to check you or somebody who is pretending to check you. You ever get to the Walmart door and somebody's like, yep, looks right. You don't fucking know.
Okay, easily. Okay, I just want to say, you Americans take a fat L when you do this shit. I'm sorry, you Americans need to go to bed. You need to be stopped. These Americans need to be stopped. Receipt checkers at the door, unironically, bottom 3 invention ever made. I'm not even joking. Because you are just an objective waste of time. You're an objective waste of time. The only time I've ever had to interact with a receipt checker is when I was in America. You know the laptop I currently have right now? The laptop, I bought that was in America, right? And literally, when I got the receipt, I was about to walk out with the laptop, right? And she was like, oh, make sure you take the receipt and shut the door. And I'm like, oh, do you mean that guy at the door that can see me right now buying this laptop? Do you mean that guy that just watched me right now? Do you mean that guy over there that just saw me go up to you and pay for the thing? That he needs to double check the receipt that you just printed and saw. Yeah? Okay. I'm sorry. Does he need a job? My bad. I'll hire him to do something a bit more useful. Fucking useless, bro. And then hang on, and I'm sorry. And then the worst bit is when they scan, because the other time, whenever it's like at Walmart, and you have like a big receipt full of like you bought like $200 worth of items, is blood just sitting there? Literally, Coney just said it. Blood is not sitting there going, 4 cinnamon toast crunch, and you got 4 salmon, yeah. And okay, that makes sense. And then we've got 2 OG, 2 Sunny. Oh, you like Sunny Delight? I like Sunny Delight. It's my favorite. No, they're not doing that. They just go, yep. What the fuck did you check? What did you check? Actually useless. One of the most useless things on planet Earth, I'm telling you. Even when, I'm telling you, chat, when I worked at retail security, I didn't even check receipts, bro. I'm not even kidding, chat. I bet when the scanners would go off, I just go. That's maybe why I left it. I don't know. I'm just like, nah, bro. It's cool. I'm telling you, bro. Just put the stock in the bag, little bro. I'm telling you. Don't worry, Mr. I can confirm that most checkers don't want to be standing there doing that neither. I'm sure they don't. It's just bottom 1 jobs of all time, bro. I'm telling you, bottom one. Stick me back in any job, I'll be like, I can deal with it. Do not make me a receipt checker. I will never do my job on planet fucking Earth, bro. Have I not heard of this in Un-American? Yeah, I don't know how you haven't. Look, consider yourself lucky. Consider yourself fucking lucky. Movie ticket. No, I would say the movie ticket guys are fine because the movie ticket. Like, you want to make sure, okay, like, firstly, movie ticket guys have two jobs, right? Firstly, they have the thing to make sure you paid for it, right? To pay it, so I'm okay with that. And secondly, movie ticket guys have the good job of sending you to the right direction. Because most movie theaters, sometimes they're like, there's like this direction and that direction. So movie ticket checkers, I'm absolutely fine with that. Because not only are they just double checking one quick thing, but they also point you in the right direction. Because I know every movie theater I've ever gone to has like multiple directions you can go to. Or like sometimes a little alcove back there, you know what I mean? So yeah, I'm okay with that. I'm absolutely okay with that. It's the fucking store ones. Yeah, fuck you, bro. Go home. Go home.
What are you doing here? The Walmart guys only check if you're a minority. I can attest that they don't.
Listen. It's true, Coney. It's true. Coney. You're one of the brothers, okay? They are oppressing your brothers, Coney. They're oppressing your brothers, Coney. Come on.
Right?
Coney, they're oppressing us. They're oppressing us, Coney. Coney, no. They're oppressing us, Coney.
With my cart full of stuff, and they're like, receipt, please. And I'm like, oh. I'm literally listening to Smashing Pumpkins with my hat on backwards. Oh, I'm sorry, sir.
Yeah, it's because you're dressed like one of us. Listen, you got your hat on backwards. It's a bit too urban there, Coney. It's a bit too urban. That's why they're getting you, bro. That's why they're getting you.
Never mind. Boom! Nick F. We're in an objectively bad era of Nintendo, but nobody is being honest about it.
Oh, this could be interesting. I'm laughing at that last joke I made. I make my own self laugh. Fact or whack? Go for it, gamers. If you're asking me, no. Unfortunately, this is the part where I say unfortunately, no. I wish I could say that, but I can't because the games are still good. So I can't say objectively no. I'm sorry, I just can't agree with it. I want to, believe me, I want to. I want to put my hands up and go, I agree with you. But that'd be me being dishonest because DK Bonanza is one of my favorite games I've ever played. So they still got it. When it comes to games, they still got it. When it comes to their prices, their business decisions, their insistence on taking down emulation sites, and their weird patents and lawsuits, everything about them is fucking way shakier than it's ever been. Because like people will tell me, people will sit there and be like, Nintendo's always been bad, you're just paying attention to them. But my feeling is, and bear in mind, this isn't feeling, I've not done the research, I'd love to do the research on this. It feels like Nintendo's way worse now. Does that make sense? Like, they're being so much more flagrant about it than they ever were back in the day. Like, if you were to take all of their bad shit they did in, like, the 80s and 90s versus now, I feel like now, not only is the list longer, but they're being so much more flagrant with it. Just the patent shit alone sets an extremely bad precedent. You know what I mean? That alone is like, are we starting patent wars in the gaming space now? Like, that's insane. Like, that's actually insane to me. Like, granted, hopefully, I don't want to fearmonger, hopefully, it doesn't lead to any, like, you know, Sony doing patents and then Microsoft doing patents and then hopefully it doesn't lead to a patent war. But the fact that Nintendo could literally start one is genuinely scary. Like, are we joking right now? You could, like, game mechanics? You have to pay Nintendo, Sony, Microsoft, or whatever big dogs for game mechanics? I don't want to live in that world. No one wants to live in that world. That would be a sad world for game development. Holy shit, that'd be terrible. And the fact that they're potentially starting the snowball is utterly I think supersedes anything they did in the 80s and 90s, if you're asking me personally. But I will concede I've not done the research. I don't know if that's true or not. I don't know if Nintendo is literally worse. I've not stacked it up. But yeah, it feels so much worse now. It really does. Business-wise, they aren't looking the best, so that more than usual. But games are still great, and they're a company, they've never been good, but as a company, they're way worse from it. Yeah, absolutely. That's what it is. What's Microsoft patenting? Layoffs? Yeah. All right, Baker. Don't quit your day job. Don't quit your day job, comedian.
About it. You know what? You know what the...
And also, this other bit is no one's being honest about it. Hello, hang on. Where the fuck have you been? I'm sorry, gamers. Can we just... Oh, hey, Mr. Nick F. Just came to give you your mail under this rock you're living in. The fuck are you talking about? In fact, it's become probably one of those easiest bits to grift on with modern day Nintendo. Entire channels have launched their career just by going Nintendo bad, or like revitalize their career of Nintendo bad. What do you mean? Like, even some of my best performing Moresty videos have been ones where, like, it looks like I'm shitting on Nintendo, do you know what I mean? So, like, if you're talking as a content creator, yeah, like, it's never been more profitable to shit on Nintendo. What are you talking about?
Craziest thing about this is, and I never thought I would do this.
Uh-huh.
I've never seen this before.
An opinion fact. Well, I guess yeah. It's like yes, but actually no. I kind of fuck with that. Even the chat is kind of split because I'm like, yeah, the era of Nintendo is bad right now. I wouldn't say objectively. Objectively, like implies everything about it is bad. And as long as the games keep being good, Nintendo will never make a permanent enemy of me. They've definitely made an enemy of me, 100%. I would never bat for Nintendo the same way like Arlo does or like Nintendo Land does. You're never gonna catch me doing that ever again, as far as I'm concerned. But I will defend their games. So
it's both. It's both. Never happened before. It is a fact and an opinion. Cop out? No, man. Because if I said one thing, I do think this is true. I do think it's not a great era currently, but I don't think it's an objectively bad era. I think it's just not what people want out of Nintendo right now. And I also think nobody is being honest about it is not true because a lot of people are very, very mad at Nintendo.
Yeah, literally. Even the most bing bee wahooey ass motherfuckers are going, guys, you're being too mean to Nintendo right now. Do you know what I mean? Even the most bingiest motherfuckers are like, no, not my company, guys. Not my like, we live in a world where, and I don't want to shit on Nintendo Land too hard, obviously, because like, it seems like he's made a change for the better. But like the fact that one big YouTuber can literally unironically sit there and go, guys, we need a big game right now to get the community unified. I don't think that was a line I gave that much shit for Nintendo Land for saying, but unironically, like bottom 5 lines of all time when he said it in that video that I reacted to last time. I'm like, what do you mean, bro? What do you mean you mean a big game? Like, what do you mean? Damn, I need to make video shit on Nintendo so I can make one. Yeah, literally. Hey, listen. You could easily you could start a channel. It'd be great. Great money. Good, easy money.
Some would say that they forgot about Mario. Where's Super Mario?
Even he's referencing Nintendo Land. God damn, there it is. This
has been out since July. Where's Super Mario? I haven't seen him in a long time, right? I feel
we know who he's talking about as well. We know who he's talking about, game. Run from it, dread from it. Nintendo Land returns all the same.
Like, I'm not very excited about Nintendo right now at all. If I'm being $100, this era just started. That's kind of the point. Shouldn't we be thrilled by all the possibilities? And the games are still great. Don't get me wrong. Mario Kart World is great. Donkey Kong's great. But like, I feel like
you feel like there's not a big system seller right now, yeah? Is that what it feels like? Is that what you feel like, Mr. Coney? Yeah, there's not a big system seller right now.
Year 1 of Switch 1 was crazy. Yeah, I feel like it was. Maybe I'm being silly here. Maybe this is wrong. It feels so stupid to complain about no Nintendo right after the Switch 2 drops. They just got a new console.
Yes.
They're doing all this stuff, but like, I don't know, man. It does feel a little dry. I think
I kind of agree. People complaining that the Switch 2, like, there's no game. I think you're actually like whack. But like, if someone looked at me and said, "But Musty, though, like the vibes are just a bit like," don't you think? It's like, I kind of get what you mean. It doesn't affect me that much because again, like, I have a PlayStation, I play other games. But I've been telling you, Musty, the vibes are a bit like. I guess.
Dry for you. There's objectively a lot of stuff lined up already.
Well, I think it's because this is one of those instances where Nintendo's general stance of not announcing games unless they're like a year out at most. Generally speaking, obviously you can find exceptions, but generally, Nintendo tends not to announce games that are like 2 years in process or like 3 years out. They tend not to do that. And because of that, we don't really have anything to like look forward to. Do you know what I mean? Because like we know a new Smash is in development. It's just we've not had a screenshot, so all the Smash Bros are just going. We don't have like a new, we don't know when the 3D Mario is going to come out. So like, well, we're just like, even though we had Bonanza, obviously, now I would say that's a good substitute. But yeah, do you know what I mean? Like any of the big hitters aren't like making their way out because they just tend not to do that, you know?
Yeah, that's true. Maybe. I think what it is that Nintendo has like, they have all these pocket series. Like Fire Emblem is huge, but it is kind of niche. Metroid is huge, but it's kind of niche. Pikmin is huge, but it's kind of niche. Like,
they're not system sellers. That's what I would say. I feel like in general that's a good thing, but this is the consequence. Yeah, exactly. Like the vibes just feel a bit like You know?
I feel like they made all these little pockets, right?
Yeah,
Lane,
I agree.
there should be a check.
I agree. Oh, I can go straight into the next one? Shit. I'm fine with they have a more lenient way of approaching games. It just leaves us to an imagination of what they might be cooking. And because there's so many IPs, it makes it fun to think about. Oh yeah, if you're asking me, I don't mind this approach. In fact, I've said I love this sort of approach they do. Whenever they announce a game, we know it's not too far out. They like kind of announce game, like they kind of pace their games so they come out like monthly. You know, like for example, now we have Pokemon. Next one we've got Kirby. Next one we've got like I love the style they've gone for. But like if you are a Nintendo guy, I can understand you're a bit like if the vibes are a little off. Obviously, then I'd tell you go play other games, dingus. But yeah, I could definitely understand. Reminder, Nintendo shared dropped the brand new original mobile games since last month, the first one since Mario Kart. Those are phone games. Phone games don't count. Polo, what are you talking about, bro? Have you taken an AP in bad takes, bro? No one cares about phone games. I'm sorry. Phone games are bad. Phone games are bad. Phone games are not real games. Phone games are bad. No one cares, okay?
Point. Right before 99% of boss battles. Run back distance is a direct measure of how much respect a game dev has to a player's time. It's busy work. If you make me redo 30 seconds of trash mobs and stuff trying to get back to the boss, you should go to jail.
I don't necessarily disagree. I don't disagree. I think this is just true. I'm not even gonna poll this one, chat. I'm not even gonna poll this one. This is true. This is just true. If your game is contingent on one of the most fun processes of fighting a hard boss, is playing it bit by bit and figuring out what makes the boss tick, how the animation. That is the fun process of fighting a boss, right? That is the best part. So and then when it finally clicks and you feel like you've got all the pieces in place, it's doing it all in one clean sequence. Like Cuphead. Yeah, literally Cuphead. Cuphead was like one of the most fun games I've ever played. Because like, yeah, the bosses were dog shit hard. It was so hard. But like having that boss that like just ticked you the right way and you're like, okay, so this time I'm just gonna do this. And then finally, like you feel like you got all the pieces and you just gotta put them all together. Tons of fun. It's like why we love video games. 9 times, like I was saying, 99% of the time, there should not be a run back distance included in there. You know what I mean? I think this applies to some Soulsborne games. Like, it's already a slog getting there. Imagine losing half your shit and then getting jumped. Yeah. I feel like there's I don't want to blanket say there should never be a checkpoint a bit further away from the boss. But I would say like nine times out of 10, you're better off just putting the checkpoint right before the boss. That's what I would say, you know? I would say that's fair to say. Soulstorm does runbacks for the most part. They're pretty sure and I like to get some extra stuff. There's like 1 or 2 moments in the game where the runbacks suck ass. Fair. I'll take your word for it. Literally last night I was playing through Nights into Dreams where you lose to a boss, some of them are guaranteed, so you have to restart the entire level before you get another chance. Yeah, no, that sucks. Because again, the fun process of the boss is playing it over and over and over again and then figuring out what makes you tick. And then when you figured out what makes you tick, now you have to do it in one clean sequence. That's the fun of it. So the checkpoints kind of just add this unnecessary downtime, you know? It's annoying.
This is an it depends.
No, it's a fact, yeah.
It's not. Doesn't depend. It doesn't depend. To stop doing that, man. A run back can be part of the fight.
Yeah, I agree. It can be, yes.
Part of what is so frustrating about.
But I would say if someone asked me right now, it depends. What does it depend on? Because like right now, I'm trying to think. Even if you're asking me, someone who's played loads of video games, even some hard ones, if you're asking me, what was a boss fight that you had where the run back was part of the experience? I can't really think of any. Like maybe if we're really grasping at straws, even Mega Man. Even Mega Man, it kind of sucks. You know? I suppose like maybe part of Mega Man is I want to beat the level with taking as few deaths as possible so I get as many opportunities to fight the boss. But I know when I game over, I don't feel that good about it, you know? Maybe you could argue Mega Man. Maybe in like a vague sort of reality, you know? But like when it comes to Mega Man, if you told me right now, Musty, when I beat a level in Mega Man and I got to the boss room, I saved the state so I could fight the boss as many times as I wanted to. I'd be like, yeah. I don't think that's like, I don't think you're, I'm not like too opposed to that. You know? I'm not too opposed to that. I'd say play the game as is. Play the game naturally. Au naturel. I'm not too opposed to that. You know? Yes, they can work, but 9 times out of 10, if they're shitty, like they're great, I have to wait to try again. Yeah, exactly. It's like, you could probably make it work, but the question is, are you a smart enough game dev to make it work? And 9 times out of 10, it feels like no, right?
Out it and create this sense of catharsis when you finally get through it.
Yes.
You finally finish it.
Coney spin facts.
that is the 1% of times. The other times it's just annoying for the sake of it. I don't know. I think it also creates this moment where you know a boss is kind of coming. As you run into the room, you kind of get that sense. That's a cool thing about Mega Man, dude. Creates a little bit of tension. You walk into you see the door and you're like, oh shit. I think Silksong is the thing that we're all thinking about, right? There's a couple runbacks in Silksong that are just excruciating. I think an extremely short run back is fine. I think no run back is fine. I think an exceptionally long run back, like there's one in Silksong that is, I mean, all of you guys know it. It's the one before you get into the Citadel. That's crazy. Yeah, BioWater is another one. The where you're going up and to the left.
Is that coming? Silksong bros, can you vouch? Is he spitting facts or wax?
That too. But I would say BioWater is intentional. It's just a Blight Town thing, right? I think the Citadel is intentional too, but I don't like it. Can we stop making Blight Towns? I think an area in a game that is actively antagonistic is very fun. I will say in
a sense, yeah.
There is that moment when you get into BioWater with all the mosquitoes. Like with all the mosquitoes. God, that like very evocative. It's just disgusting. It's a good game, man. Falling in the water feels so bad.
I'll take your word. That's more about I'll take your word for it more so than me contributing to that one.
JJ Jr. Not all mobile games are slop. Some actually have good voice acting and story, like Cookie Run and Pokemon Masters, but the public always turns a blind eye because it's gotcha.
To be honest, chat, you know me, chat, okay? I am the biggest advocate for mobile gaming because, like, if I see another 2D Mario ranking and they put Mario Run at last because it's Mario Run, I'm gonna fucking break someone's jaws. I swear to God, someone's jaw is getting broken if I hear that one more time, right? That being said, I am okay with living in a reality where somebody sees mobile slop and instinctively just go, oh no, sorry, when someone sees gacha and instinctively says slop. Does that make sense? I'm okay with living in that reality where if it has gacha mechanics, if it has like loot boxes and shit, if someone goes, oh, that's slop, I'd be like, yeah, you can't really complain. It's the same thing as Pokemon. Do you know what I mean? If someone goes like, Pokemon Musty, like, the buildings, the trees, I like making fun of you, but you're not necessarily wrong. Does that make sense? You're not necessarily wrong. Yeah, Pokemon's graphics are shit. Yeah. I'm just making fun of the fact that you've been beating the same drum for like 10 years and it's kind of boring and I need to go away. But yeah, you're not wrong. You're absolutely right when you say that. In the same way that if someone saw me playing a gacha mobile game, it could be like the best game ever made. But if someone sees me playing gacha mobile slop and they go, that's gacha mobile slop, you're like, you're not fair. But it's actually really fun though. You know, I'm okay with that reality. I'm not okay with the reality where people just write off all phone games though. Because I think that's a reality I don't want to live in 100%. We live in the same world as I said. Like right now on my phone, and these are just the ones I've got installed, by the way. I don't have them all. And of course, you might argue these are also on PC as well, but I've got Loop Hero, Bolatro, Threes, Solitarica, Jetpack Joyride, and Mario Run. And those are just the ones I have installed. I had way more, but I had to delete some because they were too addictive, like Slay the Spire. If you're telling me these aren't, like obviously then you might ask the argument, some of them aren't designed as phone games first. But I would say if they're on the phone, they're a phone game, okay? And if you're telling me like you're writing all of these up, I'm just like, you're just weird, bro. You're just weird, okay? You're just a weird guy. So when I think you're using bad examples. Remember Pokemon goes the other one. I use Pokemon Sleep as well. My other phone I have Pokemon Sleep. Yeah. So whenever you get into a conversation, someone says mobile games bad. I'm just like, yeah, you're just whack. But he's definitely not putting a good foot forward, is he, guys? He's not. Cookie Run. Okay. All right, little bro.
Okay. All right. Listen. I agree, but it's not Cookie Run. Okay?
True.
Listen, I don't disagree that there are good games on mobile now. I think that mobile games have kind of had this
evolved,
stigma, this reputation.
Do you know, this is why I love Coney. I'm not gonna lie. It's nice to know. I know, like, Video Man agrees with me. It is genuinely nice to see that someone else is also on the side of not all mobile games are slop. Because I've just seen that, at least from my browsings on the internet, I just see way too many people write off phone games. So it's just really refreshing to see someone that just goes, they're not all shit. And I'm like, you know what? Fair. I agree. Like, it's nice. It's nice when the video man agrees with you.
Just
on a take that you've been saying for years and no one listening to you.
There, that, yeah, there's going to be some good stuff in there, too. Like what? Clash Royale is nice.
Yeah.
I love Acecraft. I'm still playing Acecraft. Super Auto Pets is on mobile with no ads. Yeah, but that's not a mobile game, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think Super Auto Pets is a game that went to mobile. Like, I don't think a Balatro is a mobile game. I feel like mobile games get a bad rep.
Also, yeah, so in that case, what, the only 2 phone games I got are what? Solitairica and Mario Run? I said both of those games are good. Are they going to burn the house down? No, but they're both good, you know?
For good reason. A lot of it is garbage. Is Genshin Impact a good game? I think it is.
Oh, no, Coney. What have they done to you? No, Coney, no. No, Coney, no. No. Even his chat is saying no. Coney, no.
Even if I hate it. That
Coney,
shit is
no.
on your phone.
No, Coney, no. It's like, it's just one of those things, I think Coney knows. I think it's just one of those things you're just not supposed to do. You're just not supposed to do. You're never, the 2 cardinal rules of gaming is you're never supposed to give props to League of Legends and Genshin Impact. Those are the rules. We don't know the company rules, okay, Cody? Know the company rules, okay? Those are the only 2 games where it doesn't matter if you like it or hate, you just have to say it sucks. You have to sucks, okay?
I think it is. Even if I hate it. That shit is on your phone. That whole world, a whole universe in your phone. Is that not incredible? You guys have no.
I suppose, yeah.
I had to play with a ball in a cup. You have entire universes in your pocket.
Honestly, true. Some of you kids don't know how lucky you had it, man. I grew up with a PS1 with that fucking memory card, man. With that fucking memory card. Every single time I played Crash and I got far, I had to write down this bullshit-ass, long-ass password, and if I lost that piece of paper, I'm starting from the beginning, okay? Now, you motherfuckers will be sitting there with games upon games, be like, my backlog. Honestly, I'm not even kidding, chat. That's the one reason why I can't take my backlog seriously. I can't. I look at you and I'm just like, oh yeah, you have. Well, sorry, hang on. So your issue is you have too many games to play. Wow. Oh my god, what a sorry issue that must be. I'm sorry. I just can't. I just can't think. I grew up at a time with a PS1 with no memory card, bro. Like, I cannot take you seriously if you're telling me your issue is you have too many games to play. You either get to it or you don't get to it. Like, if I check my Steam right now, there's probably a lot of games I haven't played. But if you're asking me, oh, Musty, you have a lot on your backlog. I don't have a backlog. That game will either sit in my Steam library or I'll wake up one day and go, oh, do you know what? I feel like playing Monster Prom. Yeah, do you know what? I'll play Monster Prom today. That's it. There's one of 2 realities. There is no backlog. There is no games I need to play before I die. There is just games in my library that I haven't tried yet. And one day I might be like, oh, you know what? Hey, let me give that game a try. Like, let me have a quick look. Can I see by time? I can sort by time. Unplayed. Can I see the unplayed? No recorded activity. So right now I have, if we're talking games I've never played, I've got Bloons Tower Defense 6. I've heard good things about that. I've just never tried a really Bloons game. Totally Accurate Battlegrounds, Escapist 2, Manual Samuel, Slayaway Camp, What the Golf, Teardown. No, I did play Teardown, actually. I played that one. Castle Crashers. Some people are like, Musty, Castle Crashers! Listen, I'll get to it when I get to it, okay? I don't care. I'll get to it when I get to it. Into the Back Rooms. FTL Faster Than Light. What else have I got? There's a lot less games than I thought there would be. I've actually done a pretty good job at playing games. Chat. Poppy Playtime, I think I installed that as a joke from the stream. I have no intention of playing that, okay? Stumble Guys, that was another meme game. Yeah, there's actually not a lot. There's actually not a lot of games I at least haven't tried at least a bit of. Yeah, I've done a pretty decent job. Yeah, so there's a whole bunch of games. I'll get there eventually. Like, I'll get there. I'll play them. If I get to them, I'll play them. But if I don't, I don't. You know what I mean? I heard a previously great analogy that the game library should be viewed less like a checklist, more like a wine cellar. When you're in the mood for something. Gamers. True. Give this man a true. Chat. Can we give this man a true? Can we give this man a true? Yeah, sometimes I might be in the mood for like a fine wine, and sometimes I just want something off the top shelf. Give this man a true. Okay, give this man a true right now. All right.
You have the entire breadth of human knowledge and experience.
Thank you.
That's crazy. Your ass was not a ball and cup kid. We had Game Boys. And they were ass!
Exactly, thank you, true! I'm sorry. Like, don't get me wrong, chat. Don't get me wrong. I have extremely nostalgic memories. Some of my most nostalgic gaming memories, chat, are... Okay, so this is... God, I feel like a child again. Holy shit, I'm being core memory unlocked, Coney. In my old childhood home, there was a park across from me. And that park had a tennis court. Sometimes, when it got dark out, people would rent it out for the day. Or for the night, obviously. So then, obviously, the lights would be on, right? So when those lights were bright. So what I would used to do is, when I wanted to play Game Boy at night, I would stand by the window and use the light from the tennis court to play video games. And if there was no one there that night, I didn't get to play video games when I was sent to bed. If there was, and I play, and then by the time they finished, literally, I'm not even kidding, chat. Literally, I'd be playing video games, and I'm like, oh, I should probably save now. I would literally turn around, I would look to see if they're still playing. If they're like, okay, I could do another level, I could play some more. But if I saw them like maybe packing up, I'm like, okay, they're gonna be done for the day. Fuck, I gotta go. So I had to save my Pokemon game and put it and go to bed. That's and listen, that's a memory I'll cherish for the rest of my life. But that's something you fuckers never have to deal with. You can play games upon games, bro, at the touch of your fingertips. Is that what you're telling me? Is that what you're telling me? Do you know what I mean? Motherfuckers will sit there with thousands of games and be like, I want to play Fortnite and get miserable when I don't win. It's all your fault. Actually, all your fault, I'm telling you, man.
Have you ever played Mario Land? I played all of the Game Boy games. They were all bad. Except for Donkey Kong 94. That was pretty good. I don't know if Cookie Run is good. I played it for an hour for money one time. Wait a minute. Isn't Cookie Run just Raid Shadow Legends but with cookies? I think it is. Yeah? All right,
where's Cookie Run? I have no idea.
This guy. Never mind.
Cook him.
Bop! Stacy's dad. Hi, Stacy's dad. Console gaming.
Oh, hang on. I'll let him read it.
Is way better than PC gaming in every imaginable way.
Oh.
Okay, let's count the ways. Comfort? Sure.
Okay, yeah, no, it's true. I'd much rather sit on my couch than sit on my chair. Okay, so he wins there, Jay. He wins there.
That sounds pretty good.
Yeah.
Portability? Sure.
Okay, yeah, sure. I can take my Switch anywhere. I can't take my PC anywhere. Okay. I mean, Steam Deck.
Pack a console over a PC. I'll say that any day. Connectivity? I guess the exact...
yeah, that was a bit of a... but sure, I guess.
Wi-Fi, maybe, that's possible, right? Games graphics, they're good enough to not notice.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's when he loses me, yeah, okay. Yeah, okay, yeah, wrap it up, little bro. Trying too hard. You had a good point. I will sit here forever, chat. I will sit here for the rest of my life. And whenever PC Master Race, people will be like, ooh, I've got graphics, and I've got emulators. And like, when they're literally the gaming, I'm gonna say his name, the gaming griffs come out and be like, I've got a Steam Deck? I've got a Steam Deck, and I've got PC, and I've got... I'm like, hey, motherfucker, I can do this, and sit back on my... Oh, yeah. Oh, hang on. I can do this, bro. Yeah. Oh, shit, let's fucking go, bro. I can do that. I'm sorry. You're cooked. Your $2,000 gaming rig loses to my sofa that my mum bought me as a gift when I moved in. I'm sorry, you lose. All your mods, all your cheap Steam sales, you lose to me being able to lie back on my sofa and play Sonic Racing Crossroads. I'm sorry. You lose.
Oh!
But like,
yeah. Liar alert. Guy who is...
Yeah, I can play DK Bananas on the bus. Yeah, you lose. I'm sorry, you lose.
Seen a 144 hertz monitor. Uh-oh.
No, actually true. Oh my god, so true. Gamers, I'm telling you. Do not let this console Andy's gaslight you. If you have seen a 140... Oh my god, gamers. I've seen a 140... Just to clarify, I do not have a 144 hertz monitor. Gamers, support God. I saw one once when I was at a fucking Walmart, chat. I was at Walmart with my fiance just shopping around. And I was just in the tech section just like killing some time while she was going shopping. I saw a 144... They had like a 60 hertz and a 144 hertz just right next to each other. And I'm like, holy shit. 144 hertz looks fucking amazing. I'm a worse man having seen that, chat. Because I wish I didn't see that. Because now I just think about it. I'm not even kidding. Whenever someone reminds me, I literally get flashbacks, chat, to that Walmart moment. I'm just like, I need to buy one. I need to fucking buy one. It's so smooth. I'm like, oh my god, I fucking love this. Holy shit. So yeah, yeah, when people say they can't tell the difference, they have not seen a 144 hertz monitor. Oh, it's like honestly, it's like staring into the gates of heaven for the first time. I don't know what those numbers mean, but I'm like, oh my god, this looks good. I've not seen one. Don't see one. Don't see one, JD. See one when you've bought one. If you've bought one, then yeah, you can see it all day. Do not see one if you haven't bought one. It will change your life for the worst. Okay, I need to buy one. Actually, do you know what? My fiance wanted me to give her a Christmas list. I'm adding 144 hertz monitor right now. Don't look at one, chat. Don't look at one unless you're gonna buy it. Okay.
Dude, it looks the exact same.
It does not. That's a lie.
This person has never used a good computer.
Actual liar.
It's
liar.
So smooth.
Yes.
After I've gone to PC, it is very difficult for me to justify playing on other things. Now, there are exceptions.
I think the only reason I like console so much is because like one of my favorite genres is obviously FPS, and while I can acknowledge that the aiming on the mouse is so much better, aiming on the mouse is so much better, I'm just old and I can't get used to it. I'm sorry. I need my aim assist. If I spent a year, I'm almost certain I could get used to FPS PC aim. And while it is way better, it's so much better. It feels so much better. I need my shitty little aim assist. I'm sorry. And platformers, I don't know. I just find platformers way easier to use on a controller. I don't really like using keyboard. So the two genres that are my favorite tend to be on console friendly anyway. So that's what that is. Hang on, let me do some donors real quick before Bacon yells at me for missing them. Okay. Do you like the Steam Deck for the Steam games or modding to play non-Steam games? I'm just saying, I've seen my brother Ozzy do some crazy mods. Okay, I've seen him do some crazy mods, and I like it. Sorry, PC gaming, but PC don't make me sit down on my bed and lie on my couch when I'm feeling back. Yeah, exactly, back pain, guys. When you're look after your back, chat. You will get back pain. You will get back pain. It will hurt. Okay, my lower back is already kind of strained. Okay, I need to see a fucking. I need to get a massage or something for the high hertz monitor. Fuck it. How much do they even go for right now? I need to see how much is like a 140 hertz. I'm gonna quickly sidebar. One sec. 144 Hz monitor Amazon. Let's have a quick gander. How much would one set me back if I was about like a, not the cheapest one, the most expensive one, like 100 bones? I'm seeing 80 bones, 95, 120, 109. I'm seeing like upwards of like 150. Like 100 to 150. It's a little on the pricey end. Like 150, yeah, 150. Yeah, about 100, about 100-ish, 100 to 150. So not enough for an impulse buy, but I can probably get there.
Silk Song, that's on my Switch, so I could play that shit in bed. But I will say, I mean, this isn't as nice as a couch. Sitting here, right? In this big ass chair. But when you have a game that you want to like fully immerse yourself or
PC's probably better,
that world, or I think PC's better. I'm very excited to play Silent Hill F with perfect graphics. I genuinely think this is cope if you have never been on PC.
Yeah.
Once you get a good PC, once you try that,
because like even I can concede that like FPS on a PC is like it's not even a contest. It's not even a contest. Using a mouse to like aim is like phenomenal. It's just whenever I play a multiplayer game, I just die instantly because I suck at it. So yeah, it's so much better.
Try out that 144 hertz monitor. Shit will change your life. I'm telling you. I played Sonic Racing Crossworld.
I've always been a mix of console and PC, but definitely was more of a console gamer. Even now when I play a lot of PC games, I still use a controller. Yeah, pretty much. It's more of inertia at this point, and I'm just used to it. You know? That's the point I disagree with. I don't see myself getting tied up on graphics and abandoned stuff like portability or comfortable to items to play on. No amount of hertz alleviates the amount of hertz. Moon Ghost literally cooking up fire just for the fun of it. Yeah, stick to drawing, little bro. Yeah, all right.
On Steam Deck, it was hilarious.
Fire.
It looks like an N64 game. You want me to show it? Ta-da!
Oh my god.
Look at Amy! It's Amy Rose, everybody.
That's how it looked like when I did the
opened up to. Have you actually adjusted the graphics settings? No, I didn't. I just wanted to see what it would look like when I first turned it on. It looks like a 3DS game. Anyway, that's why you should buy a PC. Valve fans be like, it's 60 FPS and portable, though. The best option for Xbox at the moment is to stop making consoles and move on to exclusively making games like Sega did. What?
At this point, I'm going to be honest. I mean, like, literally, I think that's it. How many people in the chat going, I mean, like, that's how I feel, do you know what I mean? I'm just like, I like the idea of having a big third console, like, playmaker in the market, but I'm just like, yeah.
What games? Name one. Not Forza. They ain't making no games. That's the whole problem. They ain't been making no games.
So if they're not making games, then why have a fucking console? That's the point we're making, right? If you're not gonna make games, why even have a fucking console? Exactly.
At all this time, they didn't make no games. Now they're a Game Pass merchant. Everybody else made the games, and then we said, we got all the games. You ain't got no games. They made no games.
They
made Hi-Fi Rush, kind of. Right?
They shut the place down, the
Pass
fucking
is dog
nerds.
shit now anyways. I can't agree, man. Having that many games, especially like PlayStation has theirs too. Like any Game Pass that gives you like hundreds of games for like $30, that's a dream.
It's one of those things where oh my god. To me, now granted, chat, I want to make it clear, I'm talking from the outside looking in. I have not really looked into any of these services, be it the PlayStation's one or the Xbox Game Pass. I've not really used them, so I can't really speak from experience. But when people say from the couple of people I have spoken to, and again, this is purely anecdotal, I want to make that very clear, it seems to have the same problem somewhat as Netflix, in that it's like unlimited games, but no games. It has that thing somewhat, but then again, and the kinds of people who've said that to me are the kinds of people who only have like a small band of games anyway to play for. Like, if I was to look right now, hang on, actually, let me see right now. Like right now, can I see Xbox Game Pass all games? Like right now, let me see. Browse Xbox Game Pass games. Let's do some live research. Let's see what they got. Let's see what they got right now. If I was to like play it right now, well, they got Silksong in there. Fuck, okay, they got Silksong in there. It's a little crazy. Recently added Supermarket Simulator, Little Rocket Lab, Hogwarts Legacy, Far Cry Blood Dragon. You got all the quality. You got Minecraft in there. GTA 5. Can I just like see a full list? Can I just see like a whole okay, we got like a whole ass list. Games coming soon. I just want to see like a whole ass list. I don't want to see coming soon. All games. Here we go. There we go. All right. If you're asking me like right now, what would I possibly be playing on this? Because like for me, like the issue is, does it have the same Netflix problem as I just be scrolling for like hours? Do you know what I mean? I mean, you do have Peppa Pig's Wild Adventures, in all fairness. I mean, South Park, I could see myself maybe playing. Silksong would be nice to like have it on hand. Maybe I'd see myself trying the Assassin's Creed games. Rainbow Six Extraction's a game I've always wanted to try. It's just I don't want to pay full price for it. Gears of War. I can see myself trying Gears of War. Persona 4 Golden would be kind of neat. Valiant Hearts I've heard good things about. Rayman's on there too. Even just from my cursory glance, I could see myself like at least Controls on there as well. Dead Cells. Among Us, obviously. They got Limbo. For my cursory glance of Game Pass, I will say you at least get a lot of interesting games. Like even just from my browsing, Super Hot 2 basically. Shredder's Revenge I've been quite interested in. Tunic I've heard good things about. Unpacking is pretty solid as well. They got games. So, okay, just from a cursory look, it's clear they have games. They seem to have a good selection. It's just, could you make it worth it? You know, it's a fine selection, but no one is unemployed enough to make good use of them to get your money's worth. Yeah, I think that's the other issue as well. Is that, for example, with Netflix, you might say, oh, Netflix has the issue where you just keep scrolling, right? But at least with Netflix, I sit down and watch a movie for like 2 hours and then I move on, right? I could try a game, like, am I spending £30, or say like £30, like $30? It's $30 a month now? £25 a month to essentially play like maybe 3 or 4, at most 2 games. Like, am I my employed ass? I'm probably like maybe if I really was to dedicate my time to Game Pass, I'm only completing like what 2, maybe 3 games a month. Is me completing 2 or 3 games a month worth £25 a month? Is it? Maybe I could make that worth it. It's a tough sell when it shouldn't be. Does that make sense? It's a tough sell when it shouldn't be. It feels like the Netflix of gaming should just be, let's fucking go. But like it just doesn't like. It feels like I'd have to do a lot more working around to make it work, you know? And I just don't know. I just don't know about that. For someone like Coney, who probably doesn't give a shit about the money, he's rich. Yeah, I think Xbox Game Pass seems like a good fit. Like, just even having the service is better than not having the service, you know? There's a reason why Nintendo's one works. You think I'd be willing to spend $5 for Ice Climbers? Yeah. It's great on paper, but, like, you'd have to be, like, another level of unemployed to, like, make good use of it, you know? That's the issue with it.
PS Plus Extra is pretty good. Yeah, man. Like, any of those that open up a whole, like... I can attest the game PS Plus Extra. Because if you guys don't know, PS Plus Essential is the one you need to play online games. That's the one I have. That's the constant subscription I have. There have been some months where I've upgraded to Extra to play a game that was on the Extra. Because obviously Extra has like a small batch of games you can also play. Like a Game Pass Mini, basically. And then PS Plus Premium has all of the games. And like they even have cloud streaming as well. So if you have good internet, you don't even have to download the games. Which I'm like, oh, that's pretty sick. Oh, okay, that's pretty neat. There have been some instances where I've seen a game on PS Plus Extra where I've been like, oh, let me play it. But but here's the thing is that like it's been the odd month. Does it make sense? Like I'll literally pay for a month of PS Plus Extra, play the game I saw that I was interested in playing in, and then just downgrade back to an Essential. You know? I don't see myself just staying on Extra forever. Like I don't know. I just couldn't see myself doing that, to be honest. Too much money. Library is great. $360 a year is insane.
Yeah.
I did forget about the price.
Yeah.
$360 a year versus $570 games.
Yeah.
Maybe not then. No, you might be. Games are long now too.
Yeah.
Never mind, Game Pass is ass.
Yeah, you see again. It's worth, isn't it? You think about on paper, all of the game we just saw it right now. Just a cursory glance of Game Pass. I'm like, yeah. But if you're talking to my employed ass, at most, and if I'm trying my absolute hardest, I'm being like 2, maybe 3 games a month, and that's me really trying as well. You know, is that worth the price? I don't know. To be honest, it's not worth $360 a year. If you told me like, was it $30 a month or £25? I'm not paying £25. I'm sorry, I'm not. Even if we go like obviously, and also you take it to the fact that I love owning my games. I don't like renting them. I love owning games too. So if you say it must be like for the pain point of not owning your games, how much are you willing to pay a month? It's not 25, you know? I'm not doing that.
I should die. Happy Halloween, everybody! Thanks for watching.
Oh, is that all of them?
Factor Opinion. Great stream, right? True. Thanks for watching.
Yeah, that was a great stream.
I'll see you next time. Don't be too scared. I'm not real. I live in your computer. I won't get you.
He says that, but...
Or will I?
Oh, no, I'm scared now, gamers. He's going to get us. He's going to get us. Coney's going to kill us. He's going to get us, gamers. He's going to get us. He's going to get us real hard and real good. I'm scared now. I'm scared now, Coney. I'm scared. Actually, I'll take the dislike off. That was a fun video, gamers. We are the Coney Maniacs. And we're zany to the max. Hell yeah. Thank you, Brother Coney. Brother Coney. Thank you for another bountiful feast. That was a fun video. I need to make my own. First, I've taken it from Arlo. Now I've taken it from Coney. We're going to make our own, gamers. We're going to make our own. I'll put the community post up sooner rather than later, I promise. We'll definitely do it, okay? Let's have a look. Let's have a look, gamers. Of course we'll have a look. Let's have a look. It's all going to be a bunch of Coney maniacs in the comments, but let's even get some Oh my god! He's dead! Prosecutor Warrior's dead! Oh no. Poor guy. He spent so long working on the Musty mod, he died. Look, see, his messages aren't there because he died. Poor guy. Either way, we'll mourn him after this Bravo 6 segment. YouTube viewers should know it took like 3-4 hours to record this one because Coney kept getting sidetracked after every post. I mean, yeah, he's a good streamer, you know? Good, perfect. Hearing a streamer who's played spent most of their adult life playing video games, endlessly yapping, calling developers lazy, is a true Coney take. I mean, he wasn't wrong though. I mean, he wasn't wrong, man. He wasn't like, listen. I'm down for it. He wasn't wrong, okay? Toby Fox, make the silk song. Make fucking Deltarune, bro. Okay, Toby, come on, man. I need it, man. I can't take this shit no more, man. Come on. We check Gen post. I'll check it. Don't worry, man. Chop, Toby. I just love your game, man. But then by the time a new chapter comes out, I've already forgot what the fuck happened, man. And I can't be fucked to play it all again, bro. Fuck, it sucks, man. It sucks. I just want to play the game. Coney, help. Tom Holland's been keeping me hostage for a month now. I'll vote. Help this man. Yeah, we can tell. You shut the fuck up, okay? You shut the fuck. You better delete that tweet. You better delete the fucking tweet, okay? He's too busy on Homes. He's doing Homestuck now? What's the point, gamers? Actually, just what's the fucking point? What's the point? There's just no point, is there? I try my hardest and yet nothing fucking happens, man. Oh. Now he's just working on Homestuck. Next you can tell me he's working on a fucking Megalovania. He's on side quest now, bro. He's on fucking side quest now. Can't be doing this, man. Yeah, I'm gone, games. I'm gone. I don't want to do this anymore. Man. It doesn't even matter anymore. I'm not a story guy. It's literally a take on movies. Ever seen an American Godzilla movie? They're not about stories, they're just cool visuals. I'm definitely a story guy, but I'm getting mad at people for not caring about the story. Mom loves Kingdom Hearts for the gameplay. She can tell you a thing about the plot. She's just there to kill, and that's fine. Well, it's fine, but again, branding yourself as not a story guy is cringe. I'm sorry. Like, it's objectively cringe. It's just cringe. He's working on an Earthbound Hello. Oh, fucking hell, bruv. Oh, Toby. What have you done to me, Toby, man? I can't deal with this anymore. Also, hang on, I just noticed as well. Hang on. Are we getting the spooky spirit chat? Hang on, where is it? Hang on. I need to show you. 666, yeah? I didn't even notice that before. You gave me 666? For the monitor, yeah? The monitor's gonna explode when I buy it now. I don't know about that, Namsu. I'm scared now. I just noticed that. Interesting. Local content creator calls people with real jobs lazy. That's why I love Coney, okay? That's why I love him, alright? Ragebait extraordinaire. The span of 5 minutes is great, isn't it? It's great. Text-only books are like the only medium where I'm not a story person is unusual. Real. He's real, honestly. Okay, the game dev thing was actually Ragebait. Okay, listen. It was, but like, he's kind of cooking, okay? He's kind of, guys, Coney's kind of cooking, okay? Kinda, all right? He's kinda, all right? Guys will be like, I'm a story guy, but then say their favorite game is Paper Mario and the 1,000-year door. And the 1,000-year door, yeah? I love how you named it the 1,000-year door. Damn. The 1,000-year door? I thought it was the 1,000-year door. I didn't know it was TOTYD. I had no idea. I didn't know, guys. Shit, I had no idea. They're gonna crucify you for this one, dog, with this spin. Oh, no! And don't let Prosecutor Wario see it. Don't let the TTYD Andy see this. Oh, no. Oh, no, gamers. Oh, no. What would you prefer, Undertale or Heavyweight? The beef, gamers. Oh man, I can only play story games. Turns on Pokemon time. What dumb oh my god, that's funny. The rage bait in the comments is also generational. Big fan. Not a story guy works for interactive shit because there's more to do. What, do you not enjoy playing with a yo-yo because there's no story? Downvote. Alright, downvote. The event Toby has severe carpal tunnel ability type. He uses text-to-speech to code, and if he has to, it sounds like hell. Oh, listen, don't get me wrong. I am a bit sympathetic with Toby Fox's plight, okay? That doesn't mean I can't be a little... I'm upset, okay? I'm not saying this, I'm upset, okay? I just like your fucking game so much, okay? That's what it is, Toby. I like your fucking game so much, bro. I love it, okay? I love Deltarune. Just let me play the whole fucking game. If Toby right now said, okay, actually, I don't know if he has, actually. Someone might tell me he already did. If they confirm they're going to do 5, 6, and 7 in one drop, I'll play the whole game from start to finish again. I'll do it. But like, if they're telling me, oh, we're just going to reach chapter 5, I'm like, I'm not going back to play fucking 4 chapters. But if they're telling me, oh, we're doing all 5, the rest of the 3 in one go, I'm like, yeah, I'm balling. I'm locking in. I'm locking in, Tobes. I'm locking in. Just chapter 5 on its own. Fuck my life, man. The later half of next year? Toby, I love you, man. I love you. I love you, man. Arigato sumimasen, brother, please. Help me. I know you're disabled, but could you... Listen, I'm not pretending to be the hero, okay? I'm not pretending to be the hero. I sound like an entitled fucking brat. I'll be self-aware about it. I'm being an entitled fucking brat when I say this. But I'm also saying, Toby, I just love your game, man. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about your carpal tunnel. I really am. I'd give you my hands if I could. Toby, please. Invite me to your underground compound that you hide from your fan. I will type for you. I will be your hands. I will get carpal tunnel for you. Just let me play the game, please. I like your game, okay? I will play Smash with Toby Fox, okay? Use my hands if you have to, okay? I will type. I'll type all day, okay? Anyway. Really, we have to scan a receipt to leave the self-checkout area. Oh, I've started seeing some UK stores implement this. I just walked past, man. I'm not. I forgot the receipt, okay? We're really doing ludology versus narratology in Coney's chat. Big words, don't know what they mean. Not know what I mean. I love my Coney Ragebait, same, big fan. Through the roof, same, I love it, okay? I'm a big fan. Oh, true, I hate centrists so much, chat. What else have we got? Story guy was cooking. He was cooking, I agree, okay. Fence sitters be gone, okay? Fence sitters be gone. Never stop playing games, guys. He's real. Never stop playing. Stop killing games. Never stop playing games, okay? We'll leave it there. Fun. Actually, hang on. We know what to do, games. We know what to do. Hang on. We know what to do, games. It's a big YouTuber comment section, so maybe. He doesn't get games. He doesn't get it. Some of the first 2 takes followers, some of the worst I've ever been on this show. Benji, you keep falling for it. The first 2, Coney's a pro, make you want to click off the... Fucking hell, man. Oh, God, I don't know how you do it, man. I'm jealous. Chat, I'm jealous. I can't pull it off like this guy, man. Give this man a true. I love to listen. I like it though. It's fun. Okay, it's fun. I like how it's fun. It's fun. Okay, I like it. It's a good time. You know. I don't know, man. You guys are boring. True. Infinite games but no games. I agree. Not like chat was infuriatingly dumb on this one. Rare chat L. I mean, it's a live chat. They all kind of suck. Except you guys. You guys are the best. You guys are the best. Give the chat a true. You guys are the best, okay? You guys are the best, alright? Every other chat sucks, okay? We'll leave that there, okay? No, enough of a detour. Coney, this is fun. Listen, I don't know what to say. What do you want? Closing thoughts? Coney the goat. We're the Coney Maniacs, chat. We're the Coney Maniacs. And I'll see you next time. This is me. That's me. This is literally me, and that's Coney. Literally, one amazing image to end on. This is literally... Give this image a true, chat. Give this image a true. It's perfect. It's actually perfect. Amazing image to end on. I don't know why it's aligned that way, but sure. Perfect image to end on. And we'll leave it there, gamers.